examining and integrating the 2020 Federal Laws of Leadership. Another Henry Ford. Eldest son, and 26-year-old Henry Ford II, quickly left the Navy so that he could return to Dearborn, Michigan, to take over the company. First, he faced opposition from his grandfather's entrenched followers, but within 2 years, he gathered the support of several key people, received the backing of the board of directors. His mother controlled 41% of the board's company stock, and convinced his grandfather to step down so he could become president in his place. Young Henry was taking over a company that hadn't made a profit in 15 years. At that time, it was losing $1 million a day. The young president knew he was in over his head, so he set out to find leaders. Fortunately, the first group actually approached him. Colonel Charles Texas Thornton headed a team of 10 men who had worked together at the War Department during World War II. Their contribution to Ford Motor Company was substantial. In the years to come, the group provided 6 company vice presidents and 2 presidents. Second influx of leadership came in the entrance of Ernie Breach, an experienced General Motors executive and former president of Bendix Aviation. Young Henry hired him to be the Ford and his executive vice president of Second Henry's was the expectation that he would take command and then turn the company around. He succeeded. Breach quickly brought on board one of the outstanding executives from General Motors, and by 1949, Ford Motor Company was on a roll again. In that year, the company sold more than 1 million Fords, Mercurys, and Lincolns, the best sales since the Model A. So basically, unlike the original Henry Ford II was a secure leader and had more leaders instead of just being one leader, and was more open. So, your lesson is to be a secure leader, which is embracing the law of empowerment. And so your lesson is that's the lesson. Your lesson is to embrace the law of empowerment, just being a secure leader. So as you can see, without Henry Ford, the unsecure leader, the new Henry Ford, the secure leader, it went really well. So that's our lesson. So Aliens Throwing Hearts, my book's by Kid Names. So I'm gonna, kids as I'm gonna, kids on their own. Say, like, subscribe.